Hey guys.
So here we are again on our bed because we literally didn't really update you guys about how stuff that was going on about how what happened while we were not having camera on or something.
There was a lot of things that happened when the camera wasn't on because we didn't think things would happen when the camera wasn't on, and then things did happen when the camera wasn't on, so we were just like, picture.
So as you saw, we saw SF9 and the line was fine. We
met a girl named Jasmine, and she was really nice.
Fun,
Yeah.
And then SF9 was just awesome. They're so cute.
I just want to stand next to Rowan so bad.
I know, for real. Rowan, it was so good at fan service. It was
and I made a
crazy.
sign, and it was so beautiful. And it
yeah.
Said,
and I'm pretty sure Anton saw my sign. At least I know he at least saw it because he kept looking. He looked in our direction.
Yeah, and I think Rowan saw our sign. I don't know if he registered, but I know I think he saw it because I remember him looking towards our direction, but it was above me from kind of where we were holding our sign. But it was those when it was Kim Seok-woo, it was Korean name, so I think he might have seen that, but I don't know if he registered that maybe, well, he probably did register that it was his own name. But yeah, and I had a joke Rowan, you ruined me, really.
Yeah, we got it on the camera.
I thought it was so funny.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, we went to we went to a panel, didn't we? No, we ate.
We ate, and then we walked around the convention.
And then, did we see anyone in the convention?
No, and then we were trying to walk out of the convention because we were going over to June's
meet and greet.
And then there was a bunch of people, and we're like, what is going on here? And so we asked a bunch of people. Nobody knew what was going on there. It was just crowded there. And then we asked, so we found out Vix was going to the Toyota thing, and so we're like, oh, okay, well, we'll hang out here. And so we were kind of in the middle of the crowd.
But we're tall,
so we were tall, so we could see one side and we could see the other side. But so I was holding the camera way above everyone.
Yeah, and it took forever for them to walk in. They kept cheering for them, and it took forever. And then I didn't film that because it was
but yeah, we couldn't see them because they're short. Then everybody's hands.
Well, yeah, everyone's hands were over, and so they walked through.
Anyways. Bravi kept looking in our direction, I swear, and it was
and just at the beginning he looked at us a lot. I felt after the beginning he didn't, or did he feel that?
I felt it was more the middle-ish. Yeah, so I felt we never got it on camera because whenever he was looking at us, it was kind of he was kind of looking through his hair I don't know, it was low-key looking at us, and so every single time we'd both be trying to be cute, and then he'd still look at us for a few more seconds, and then he'd look away, and then after a little bit he'd look back at us, and we're I see you, boy.
I felt they were kind of being shy about, except Ken. He was
just being cute, and he was just kind of dancing in the middle. They just I felt they just didn't really know what was going on.
But it was really good that we were so close to them. I'm glad that we accidentally were there. Because we literally
because we were walking, we were just about to walk out after.
So then we walked out and
we went out
the
back
bathroom,
way.
And then after we went to the bathroom, we were walking to June's. I literally saw Chance, the reaction.
So we took a picture and then we talked to him
for
probably a good 10 minutes. I feel
at least 10 minutes.
Yeah,
that was really fun. He's really nice and stuff.
Yeah, so. And he gave us some nice advice because. Anyways, and so after we left him, Edward was walking, and
was that after we met?
Yeah, that was right after.
Oh my gosh, and that's 3 things in a row that wouldn't have happened if we had left a minute earlier.
Yeah.
From to get to June's meet and greet.
Yeah. And so
That was today.
And so. I was gonna be, I didn't, we already took a picture with him, and I didn't want to be, creepy or something, so, I didn't, I was just, it's Edward, but we were okay, let's go meet June, or whatever, and so, then we realized that he was, following us behind, so he was, on the escalator behind us, but the way Madeline got on, but, half of her foot was on the stair, and half of it wasn't, And so she like fell, and I like started laughing at her, and then I like kind of looked at Edward, and he was like,
Oh yeah.
you know that face that he does. He's like,
Yeah.
and so like Madeline said like
But
every
you
time I
gotta
get on,
not say my name is Madeline.
sorry, Maddie, her real name's. Anyway, so she was like, oh, like she was like every time I get on the escalator, it's like the first time. It's like on Elf.
Yeah. And so we
And
both
so-
did like the elf pose.
Yeah, and then so we were just like talking to him and like, joking around, and then like when we were because I was turned around like talking to him, and then when we were getting off, I was like leaned against the like thing, and then I like almost fell off, and then he was like, and then I looked back again, he was doing the same face, and I was like, oh my gosh. So we were just like talking to him, like we were just like walking with him, like
Just talking and
Yeah.
stuff while he was on his way to the green room, and then
yeah, and then like everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's Edward, and we were like walking right next to him. We were like, yeah, it's Edward. Yeah, it was funny.
it was weird because like I felt like I shouldn't have been walking next to him.
But like we were like talking to him. That's the
Yeah.
thing. And it was really funny. Like it was all joke, but like somebody was like, Edward, I love you, and he was like, love you too. And then he was just like, you know I don't. And he turned to me and said that, and I almost like to people like when I like joking and stuff. Sometimes I like grab them, and I like almost did that, but I was like, no, I cannot touch him.
Yeah, we're not that good of friends. So then we went to June's thing, and then after June, where did we? Oh, so June was fun. Like we were in the very back.
We were only there for a
But
little
like,
bit. And Dan is so awesome.
yeah,
Dan, Nikki, Dan.
Yeah, it was really fun. So then we had like an hour and a half until we had to be at like our next thing. And so we're like, let's just like walk around and see what's going on with the other panels because I didn't know what was going on with the other panels. So we walk, and then we see Josh Binder and Akbar and Melanie, and
they were like talking in a circle, but then like Melanie pointed us out, and Madeline has like talked to Josh like before she Snapchats him.
Yeah.
And they had like had conversations, and she was like, "I'm Maddie Hall," and he's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
And so he gave her a hug, and Akbar gave me a hug. Then we switched, and then we took a picture, and I made them laugh because I was holding my water bottle like super awkwardly. So I was like, "Wait 2 seconds," and I just chucked it
while we were taking the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like they laughed, and it made me feel good. We just like talked to them, and like we ended up like. And then they were like, oh, like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, well, we're deciding to, like, see where the panels are. And and then they were like, oh, yeah, we're hungry. And so we decided to go get food.
And upside down.
And
the light bulb.
The upside down light bulb thing. And so, like, we got those. And there was a picture. We took another picture. And then we just, like, sat down and, like, talked for, like, an hour. Like, an hour and a half. We just, like, hung out with them.
I don't think it was, like, that long. But
it felt like that long. Because we're cool. Just kidding. And then they were like, oh, like, do you guys have anything you guys, like, are doing? And so we're like, or, like, you guys have any, like, plans for, like, next one? We're like, well,
we have to
well, like, we have to go, like, meet, because we went to go meet Jeffrey. Like, because I'm in love with him, my mom's in love with him, my friend's in love with him, so, like,
obviously, you have to
obviously, we have to get a picture with him. And also, he told me he was going to marry me, so, like,
yeah.
Just kidding. But that's true. But like he was like so tired, and the line was so long, and we were going so fast.
I don't know
so I was
if
just
he
like,
was like actually tired because
he seemed really tired.
Yeah.
He was probably like super jet lagged and stuff. So I like gave him a hug. We both gave him a hug, and we took a picture. And then he was like, "You're like," he was like, "I like your guys' outfits." But then I like didn't understand what he said, so I was like, "What?" Because I'm so dumb. He was like, oh, I just said I liked your outfit. We're like, oh, thank you.
I still didn't know what he said.
Yeah, because Melon was like walking away. She was trying to see if Dan could take a picture.
But then he wasn't paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So then after that, we went. What did we do after?
We went to the showcase for.
Oh yeah.
Auda and.
It was really fun. Like the showcase was like. It was just like chill and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it was.
Their new song is really good.
It's so good.
Body is really good. So you guys will see that, see that before this comes up. But
it's so good.
Yeah,
And
like the
then
dance is really good too.
yeah. After that, after the showcase, we like walked out and we were like, we gotta go potty, you know what I mean? And so we and like the way that like Alda and like Edward with the way they walked out is like in the same hallway as the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
And so we were like walking down the hall, and then Edward's like, "Of course we run into you guys."
Guys, right after we walk out, because he said like before everyone walked out that like he didn't have time to like talk to people or like take pictures, and then
yeah.
anyway, so I
And
thought it
so
was kind of funny that we
yeah,
like
because
saw him.
he like kind of like was like, hey.
Yeah.
And so and then we're just like, I thought
We're like, we're just going to the bathroom. Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, so we just we didn't say anything. We were just like,
I was like I didn't know.
You said sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on because I didn't really hear what he
more
said.
Quiet because people are sleeping.
Sorry. So.
Yeah, and so like Madeline said sorry, and I was just like, and then we like walked into the bathroom, and then he walked the other way.
And then we went to go get food.
And then we went to go get food, and
we were like walking around.
And then Madeline was like having me get like her wallet out, and here comes Edward again.
And he was like,
and then he's just like, okay. And so he like came up and was like talking to us, and like he gave Madeline a hug, and then Madeline was like, actually, like we never like got hugs from you. Like all the times that we've met you, we never actually got a hug. And he's like, what? And so he gave her another hug, and then I was like, wait, what about me?
Yeah. Oh, we saw them at the Flower Boy Cafe.
Oh yeah.
And
we waved to them.
When we
were walking around before this happened.
Yeah, cause, wow, that's weird. Cause we didn't go into the Flower Boy Cafe, but they were just standing there.
Like today we counted while we were waiting in line to get in concert. Like we counted, like we've seen him 10 times, and only two of them have been in panels.
Yeah.
Like none of the rest were like planned. Like we've just like seen him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when we were getting food and stuff, like,
we just
he came up to us and he was just like, okay, like, well, and so we were being funny, and he gave us a hug, and then, like, right after he gave like us a hug, like everybody was like, there was like a bunch of girls like that were like,
picture with me.
So we just like walked away, and then we realized that Alda was like right there, and so
yeah, cool. Because I wanted to like get a picture with Alda, but like, and when Edward came up, I thought Alda would stop too, but he just like kept walking.
Yeah.
And so then we had to like go and get a picture with Alda, and he's so nice. Like you can tell that like he's trained. Been like he's been trained like as an idol because his like fan service and like how like nice he is like. Was kind of like Kevin, like he was just like showed his love in his vibe so much.
Even though like he didn't know what we were saying or like anything, but like,
he did, but
we were just like, oh, can we get a picture? And then we were like,
I told him that his performance was really good, and then he's like, oh,
wait. So when we were taking the picture, we were like, oh. My place like has the best lighting. He just like grabbed Madeline's arm and was like right here.
I know, and I was like, but I literally can't see.
Yeah. So we were like taking the picture, and we couldn't like see like when we were taking the picture, but like it was funny because like before we took the picture, I was like, can I have a hug? But like no, like he was like he like had his hand out, and like he was like, I don't know, did he say anything? I feel like he was like saying something, or you were saying something, and like our hands like bumped, and he just like grabbed my hand in both of his hands and just like held it, and I was like, hey boy.
Yeah, and he held my hands too.
I'm still shaking
while we were taking the picture. And so, okay, then what happened after that?
And then, like when he gave me, wait, I want to tell him so after I like held his hand, I was like, can I have a hug? And then he like, it was like a loose hug, and it was like a one arm, and he was like around my neck, and it wouldn't have been as weird if it was like tighter, but he just like kind of like shook me, but it was just like him shaking because it wasn't tight. But it was fine because I was like, Alda, you're so adorable. And then we ate, and then we like waited in line for the concert, which took forever, but then I cried when I saw Vix, and you saying everything else.
Yeah. Mix was so good. Like,
Yeah.
and SF9 was
I
like they
think
were all really good.
yeah, I think like entertainment wise, getting the crowd going, I felt like D&E did a really good job and in 17 like Vix and like the performance like perfection was like SF9. I was like
Yeah, SF9 was really good live.
yeah.
Like,
And also Girls' Day, I totally forgot, but they got the crowd going too.
yeah, because they were really good at fan service. I felt like,
Yeah.
and like after they did the first dance, they were like breathing really
Yeah.
heavy. Like,
At the very end,
like,
when it like closed up on her name just like left me. Subin?
man.
No. I knew her name. Sojin. So she looked like she was like about to cry at the very end,
Yeah,
like
because
because
she
it
looked really
zoomed.
tired.
She looked really tired, and I felt like I feel like
Even though maybe she wasn't. I mean, I would be tired after
I
dancing
I
like
would be
that.
tired, but like I felt like it wasn't because she was tired that she looked like she was about to cry. You know what I mean? Like I felt like she was like, I don't want to leave yet. You know what I
I
mean?
what? I have
Like I don't want to leave yet. Like that was the
Oh, that's
vibe that I
what you
got.
got.
Like
Yeah,
that was the
because
vibe that
one
I
of
got.
those, like, I mean, being an artist like that and then coming to, like, a different country and having fans that are, like, going crazy over you, like, that would be really emotional, I feel like.
Like I'm gonna cry tomorrow. Like after
When they
the
leave? When no,
like when like just like meeting people like
because it'll probably be like, oh my gosh, no. Okay, we're not talking about it. We're not
yeah,
talking about it.
like I'm gonna cry tomorrow night. At this time I'll be crying. But yeah, and then after the concert we met this cool dude,
One,
Juan,
he was really good. Like, he was fun.
and he danced for us,
Yeah.
and it was kind of funny because I saw him like looking our way, and so I just like smiled and waved at him, and then he just like came over and started talking to us, and
Yeah,
then
he was cool.
yeah, he was really cool. I'm glad we met him.
Yeah.
And then
And then we went to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, and then on the way, people were like looking at the car, and so I like rolled down the window and like waved to them, and they were like, "Oh my gosh," they were laughing, and then I like rolled up the window and was like doing B faces, and it was funny, and they were like, "What's you guys' favorite group?" And we were like, "Everyone." Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but we were so dang high, like I thought we were gonna like
Hi.
die.
Oh, hi. In the
No, like our
in the
seats were
concert.
so high that I for reals, I'm so glad. Like I said a prayer. I was like, please help me. I am dying, because I never knew I was afraid of heights until today.
Yeah.
Like on a plane, I was fine, and in a plane, I was fine. But like being that high and like looking down over the edge, I was
Oh,
like.
really?
And Edward told me he liked my shirt after he gave me a hug, and I was like, thank you. That's from a thrift shop. Actually, I was gonna say that, but I couldn't think of like the word thrift shop because I only could think of DI, and that's where I got it. And it was a thrift shop, so I was gonna say that, but I was like, you don't know what DI is.
Maybe.
And so I was just like so many like thoughts in my mind that I was just like, thank you. I could talk about it all the time.
All the time, every day.
Yeah,
All day.
and like I will never forget crying over Ravi. I actually never like really cried, but I was like the tears were forming, and then they were
Yeah,
like,
I got that on video.
was it actually like light enough?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure you can see it.
I was like, not okay. And it was like so sudden. I was just like, I'm crying.
Yeah, I didn't know that you would freak out so much.
I didn't either.
Thank you so much for
Thank you for
watching.
watching.
Make sure you follow us on our social media if you haven't already.
We're dead.
So, bye.
To that own self.
Be
Be true.
true.
Bye.
Bye.